Hello, my name is Abe, and welcome back to Slay the Spire Downfall. Placepool asks, who's your favorite Downfall character so far? I kind of like them all. You know what, let's go back to normal mode for you. I think my favorite character is... Dude, I don't know. They're all so much fun. Guardian is really cool because of the gem mechanic. Automaton is really cool because of the compile mechanic. Gremlins are fun. But then again, the only two times I played them, I had insanely powerful voodoo doll decks. And I like Snecko, even though it is a pain in the ass. Okay. I don't know if I can get behind that. We're gonna play as Hexaghost. Play as Hexago, Ghostagon. How can I not be Ghostagon, though? Let's embark. Ascension level 2. Sorry, that took a minute. I just had to think. Alright, that's actually pretty cool. Slay the Intruders. I feel like I'm actually not a big fan of the Hexaghost character and the mechanics. I feel like the flames aren't that good and they're awkward to work around. But we'll see. Maybe I just need to learn. Get a random relic. First time you ignite each turn, gain 4 block. 4 block every turn is pretty good. Damage for money is pretty good as well. We could easily go to an early shop. But if we want to fight elites, we'd have to go to a late shop, or rather 2 late shops. Money, 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 money. We could also just take 100 gold. Remove a card, obtain a random boss relic. Let's go for the money. And we'll go for late double shop, before and after the second elite. I do like the soul burn mechanic, but it is basically just poison. It's just an alternate way of doing poison, I think. So 2 skills will give us 6 damage. I will block, draw a card in advance, which gives us enough block, strike, strike. Like this, I always have to pay really close attention to what's happening on Hexaghost, because you have to pay attention to where you are in the Ghost Flame, the advances and the retractions you have, the attacks and the skills that you have. So it's every turn plays differently. You can't just build around certain mechanics that you could as other characters, I feel. So Kindle gets us enough block. Then we can strike, strike. You're not quite dead, but you'll die next turn. Auto advance forward. Play 2 attack, you get 4 soul burn. Doesn't matter, you're dead anyways. Ethereal cards. It costs 0. Catch up. Backtrack smack. Phantom fireball. The enemy has soul burn detonated. I get the value of this now, because last time I played as Hexaghost, I had a 4-turn soul burn relic. Being able to pop it immediately means that low health minions or minions that you want to die quickly are dying. I kind of like Phantom Fireball here just to pop that soul burn damage. Conversely, there's a card that does damage equal to soul burn without removing soul burn that benefits from having long-term soul burn damage. Maybe we'll try a catch-up. I think that'll work fine. I think it will cut the mustard. Yeah! Brum, 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 brum. It is also 0 cost, but, you know, I think cost doesn't quite matter too much. Kindle doesn't ignite when it's not upgraded. I forgot about that. So 2 defends. I guess we'll do it just to do it, but there was no reason to, because I could have just played 2 strikes to kill a minion. You got the initial soul burn, so you're actually dying just to death. You're dying to death. Of course. Whenever you advance, gain temporary strength. Deal damage after soul burn detonates, apply more soul burn. I like this because it's scaling damage. Good for bosses. This is a good block. Problem with heat metal is that in order to get value from this, it takes 6 turns. I think I'd rather just go for like a nice solid block. I mean, it's probably really worth it. It's just, it feels super slow. You know, we basically paid for that from the question mark where we healed. We got 2 relics. That's not too bad. Okay, so you're gonna take soul burn damage in 2 turns. If I play 2 skills, we'll do 6 damage. So it might hit you. I will defend, float, catch up, strike. That works pretty well because and you're dead on this turn. And that's why I took the card, by the way. Catch up. It ignites it even if it's ignited, so you just, positioning matters, but then you get the effect of whatever that flame is multiple times. Okay. Inferno. Ignite the Inferno Ghost Flame. Ethereal, gain a random ethereal card, it costs 0. Random ethereal. Are ethereal cards any good? If the current ghost flame is ignited, ignite it again. Deal damage, retract. Ethereal, gain a random ethereal, it costs 0. Sure. Why? I don't know, maybe it'll hit Diva form? It's a random ethereal card! You can't say it's not a random ethereal card. Ignite it or advance? Let's ignite it, then advance. The only thing this will do is remove a debuff. And the Afterlife card just removed a debuff as well, but I guess it did remove a debuff, I suppose. A skill will do damage. I mean, this turn is not great, but why don't we use Ecto Cooler? We get a random ethereal card. I told you. I told you. Ethereal gains strength when exhausted, gain dexterity. Burning question. Oh, it comes back around then. Ethereal get energy, echo form. So here's the deal. I can't kill you with 3 strikes. As a result, I'm gonna play echo form because as we shuffle our deck, we're gonna need lots of block. I'm also gonna pop the regen potion because this fight's gonna take a while. Renal, welcome. Is this the B skin for Hexaghost? It's actually the C skin. I skipped directly from B to C. Random ethereal card. Draw 2 cards, all cards become ethereal. Ethereal, gain block. Why did I get 2? Hold on. What? Oh, echo form. I completely forgot about you. So actually, I think I want to float catch up. Gain strength, gain block. Let's let this exhaust so we get it next turn for free and then ignite the current ghost flame. I had to really think about that for a second. I'm like, why did I have so much block on this turn? What the heck? I mean, that's a ton of block. So is this, but this comes back to your hand. Well, I guess it doesn't go back to your hand, but this is one of the longest fights we've had against these elites, but I think it's gonna be fine because we have the Inferno Ghost Flame. I don't know, I felt like that could have been better. It wasn't that impressive. It just did a little damage to both of them. Why do I have an ethereal strike? I feel like I know why I have an ethereal strike, I just don't like it. So we used a couple of potions, but the fight ended up being just fine. We're gonna wipe the sentries. Odd. Start each combat with intensity. Jar of Tobsco. I prefer store brand. I guess this is store brand. Good old Tobsco. Apply soul burn twice if the enemy has soul burn. If the current ghost flame is not ignited, gain energy and do a bunch of damage. Sword of the Night and Shield of the Night I think are very good cards. I'm gonna add them. Get Omamori and Frozen Egg. Those are worth having, I think. I think we're in upgrade territory. Kind of like Kindle, because it'll ignite the current ghost flame, but for 1 energy, I think it's actually a terrible play. The only benefit, really, that I see is that you can have it ignite the power ghost flame, which is really hard to ignite. But Eerie Expedition was a lot of fun. Let's upgrade that to make it free. I mean, it did what I expected it to do, which is give us a lot of really good powers to choose from. Sure, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter at all. So we'll ignite, push forward. I guess we'll catch up. Like 25 soul burn. Sounds good to me. Oh, we had the choice from the potion is what it is. But the potion is ethereal, and it's the same principle for this, we just don't get to choose. It's a random ethereal, not a choice of 1 of 3. That's still fine. Is that gonna give you 6 stacks or 5 stacks of 6, or is it just gonna give you 6? Is it thorns? It is thorns. You have 55 soul burn already. It's a lot of soul burn, my dude. Should have kindled first, you dummy. I was just talking about how that's the only way you can get the power ignited, especially early. Shield of the Night, Firestarter, Strike from Beyond. Reclaim a random afterlife card. Is this afterlife? No. I think I like Shield of the Night. I like the sword and shield because almost always they're going to be playable, and then you've got some very good value from those cards. I also really like Meat on the Bone here. I also really like Third Seal as a power to get you more cards in your deck. I think we'll take Meat on the Bone, Third Seal, and then I will purge. I will purge a strike. I think that's okay. And I might even buy a potion just for the upcoming elite fights. Just because I worry about the knob in particular. Nightmare guys. Ooh, careful! You're gonna hurt somebody. We got a power. We don't need Shield of the Night though, so we should just play this. Serum. Now we gotta pop it. But we should probably ignite the previous Ghost Flame 2 times. Pop, do some damage, he explodes. We're on skill. Catch up. I think we want that. Then do we move forward? Why not? Yeah. I'll take 2 damage. And we're on big old Ghost Flame as well, so this is gonna do a lot of damage. Oh, it did more damage because, right, we have intensity! So we gain more block, we do more damage, and we have more soul burn, and the Ghost Flame is even better. Completely forgot about the whole intensity mechanic, too. It's like, wasn't it? Potency for slimes, except better. Retract, lose HP, gain intangible. That's not bad, honestly. Just as a one-off, hey, I'm intangible. First time you retract, gain energy and draw a card, retract. This literally pays for itself every time. I don't think you could ever consider this to be a bad card unless you fight a power boss. Otherwise, it's just good. And then Incorporeal is a retract card, although it does cost you HP. But the intangibility can help you significantly. I don't think I want that. Extinguish to gain intensity. I think that could be pretty decent though. Also synergizes with the swords because of the night cards, so we're more likely to be able to actually play those. Get more block, do more soul burn, do more damage. Yeah, you know, we'd have to upgrade it, but I'll give it a shot. I'll give it a try. Gain money, become cursed. Yeah, we have Omamori. Now are we gonna fight the merchant? There's not really a need to. So why don't we just bail and we'll fight him later when we're stronger and then he steals less of our money. Lose a strike. Beautiful. I would hate to get that encounter and not have strikes available. That would be annoying. Can we play 2 attacks? No. Can we play 2 skills? Yes. This is not an attack, this is a skill. God damn it. Let's advance. Skill. Skill. Intensity. That was probably like the worst draw we could have had though. I mean, we got nothing. I actually think I do want to retract because we can actually activate this. We're gonna take damage, but this is kind of why we have meat on the bone. If we take another 14, it's not bad. All right, it's fine. I mean, here's the thing. You're dead next turn. We actually only take 4, which means we're not on meat on the bone level. Do I want to be on meat on the bone level? I think I do. Like, we need to take 3. We can take 3 damage. You play this, and then this, and all of a sudden you have 22 block. How did that happen? Wait a minute. You know what? End your turn. Just kill him. I messed up the math on that. Speedrunning. Whenever you advance, gain temporary strength. Exhaust a card. If it was an attack or a skill, gain a random card of the opposite type. Ghost Flame, gain energy, deal damage. Multiple of these is going to be harder to work with. I think one of each is perfect. Gifts from Beyond. At the start of your turn, reclaim a random afterlife. Or more money, and it's a seal. How can I not take another seal? Easy, you might think, but I like the seals. I think this is just a defend. I have to remember also, you're not gonna steal my money, but I can throw potions if I have to. So we want... attack. Block. Ethereal. It's gonna give us blur. Kindle. This is fine. Although if I use the potion, we're not gonna be frail. But if we take a little bit of damage, we'll meet on the bone heal, so I don't think we need to worry about that. And we're gonna blur some of the block over anyways. So get a card. We defend float. Devil's Dance did activate that. Extinguish the current Ghost Flame. Nope. So we lost just the right amount of HP. And you're almost dead. You're gonna die today, chump. Why do they hate me? I'm on their side, you know? We all live in the pyre together, in the Spire pyre. All right, that's pretty good. It's working rather well. Sword of the Night doesn't really scale off of strength, but it's a good card. And this is your kind of soul burn killer, Heat Crush. It's expensive as all hell, but it allows you to double down on the soul burn damage and not purge it. Aren't they humans? Yeah, but they worship us, right? You would think. I have to remember I have ice cream too. I guess with ice cream, we could play Heat Crush if we have a lot of soul burn on enemies and we're not doing anything else with our turn, but it's expensive. Kind of do like backtrack because of the fact that it retracts and we can hit it with Devil's Dance. Want to upgrade float to work with Devil's Dance though. Kind of just want to skip this one. Ostacard, Ethereal Afterlife. When exhausted, gain vigor. Nah. Poison boss coming up. Let's upgrade the... Let's upgrade float. Giving it retract means we can actually gain energy and draw off of it, in theory. We have 4 poison. We're gonna gain another 4 poison. It's a weird one, but I actually think we just play this and then maybe just nothing. Because we roll over the energy. It says what you get. So we want to advance. Kindle. Spark. Bend. Bend. I just want this to be purged. Why don't you take that? Da, 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 da. Okay, we want to play Devil's Dance, but we need to play this. We could play it in either order, I suppose, because when we move into the Ghost Flame, it's going to extinguish. So let's start with Devil's Dance. Then we can play the sword. Then we can play the shield. We have more than enough block. Skill will activate. Just more soul burn. It's better than the Seer, and it's free, so let's keep it in the deck for now. Okay. Still rolling over 2 block. Definitely want to just seal this. Extinguish it, and then we're gonna stay right here. Nothing else to do. So we're scaling ever so slightly with intensity. We currently have 3 intensity. A little slow, but we'll get there. I will attack you. You're giving me 2 poison per turn. Kinda hate it. But hey, then we can power. Honestly, I kind of want... We should have played this differently. We should have kindled first. I kind of want to advance, even though we don't get energy out of it, because we can catch up, which will give us 2 more activations of the power orb, the power flames. We have 5 strength now. The intensity means that the soul burn is going to be better, the damage is better, the Inferno Ghost Flame is going to be better. It was a little weird. Then we have a lot of poison, admittedly, but I think we're fine. We're going to take 7 and 6, 13 damage. By the way, you're dead. And with intensity scaling, the final payoff of the Inferno is real nice. Ethereal, gain strength when exhausted, gain dexterity. That's a solid card, because you don't have to play it. Deal damage to a random enemy repeat for exhausted ethereals, and then poltergeist. When you play an afterlife, deal damage. Time of need. Retain, gain a random power. Cost 0. Searing Wound is the soul burn enabler that you want for a big soul burn deck. Apply soul burn equal to unblocked damage dealt. Very interesting. I kind of like Burning Question, because you don't have to play it and you'll just gain 2 dexterity by having it in your deck. So it's a footwork already. It's a free footwork. And then I kind of like Time of Need, but it's not good because you don't really know what you're going to get out of it, but it's interesting and fun, so why don't we take it? Doubles the effectiveness of potions, gain energy, can no longer gain money. Cannot play more than 6 cards. This is terrible. We like playing a lot of cards and comboing through our deck a little bit. We have Ma, and I like money, so I guess we're gonna go double potions, which is kind of terrible, but sure, there you go. I do not like saying no to those energy relics, but I just don't want to get rid of all of my gold now that when I have Maw Bank, you know? I want to ride that Maw Bank for a little while longer. I'm gonna go lots of combat into elites or a couple of question marks into elites. I guess we'll probably go it's like how confident how confident am I in the deck? The answer is not really, but let's go here for 2 combats and then we'll see how we feel. Gain plated armor. Exhausted, gain dexterity. For this fight, I think we want dexterity. If we exhaust it, we gain dexterity. That's not that bad. I kind of like it. Oh, ignite the Inferno Ghost Flame 2 times. That's fantastic. It extinguishes everything else anyways. I guess I'll attack you. And then kindle. We should have just played a strike now that I think about it. Give me a power. When you ignite, gain 3 block. Should have played that first, but we're only taking 5. And you know what? We have meat on the bone. So even if this goes a little poorly, we're okay. All right, we want to advance, power and retract. Got another one. We're already taking no damage, so catch up. Intensity, seal, seer. Da-da-dun. Bark isn't the worst. I would love to get more relics that synergize off of potions now. I've used Sacred Bark in the past and it's been decent. If we retract, we gain energy and draw. I'd actually still like to advance, I think. As we get to the power one. And the power one is really nice because as we gain intensity, we gain more block off of it. We have enough block. That happened very fast. You're almost dead. This is kind of working. It's rather slow. But if we can add some more of those powers that let us... Oh, absolutely. If we can add more of those powers that let us retract, we can just go around in a circle, constantly gaining energy and draw. And excess energy just gets conserved via ice cream. It didn't go terribly. Gain 20 vigor. Deal 8 damage and apply 8 soul burn to all enemies. You know, I kind of like this just with the potion, even. Retract to gain energy and draw a card. This is perfect. And I'll take Firestarter with the Vigor Potion. We can use it to maybe kill some elites. Da-da-da. So, deal damage. Block. You now have 12 soul burn. Ethereal. We keep getting float work, but I'm not sad to see it. It's pretty decent. You ignite, you gain 3 block. We're not really doing anything else with our turn, but that's okay. Rewind. We've not played Devil's Dance. That's the one that I want. Devil's Dance. Give me a strike. This is an attack, but I think I want to rewind first. We have 10 block. Can I get 2 more block? I could play a defend, or I could just play a Shield of the Night. Kindle will also do it because it'll trigger Radiant Flame. So I guess we will trigger Radiant Flame. Out of all the options, that's the one that gives us the most value. We're gonna take a lot of damage here. Unfortunately. 10, 11, 12, 13. It is tempting to use a potion. But a 40 damage potion is very good for some of the elite fights. So I think I'm just gonna accept 5 damage. And then hopefully kill you on this turn, although we do need something else. You know, I think a seer. Oh, I can't draw anything! Why? Why? Maybe I can draw one more card? No, it just drew a daze. Gotcha. Ignite the Inferno Ghost Flame. Ignite the current, then the Inferno Ghost Flame. Deal 4 damage and apply 4 soul burn 4 times. So Incineration is our strength scaler. I think it's pretty good. And Nightmare Guys is a dex scaler. But we only have 1 card that gives dex, but it's a good card if you do need the block. A lot of the time though, when I have this card, I don't play it because I don't need the block, admittedly. But I'm gonna take them both. And I know that we are kind of adding a lot to the deck, but I think we need to add things to the deck. Kinda like this, it's just, you know, don't play it. Just ignore it, it'll be fine. We're gonna take 10. It's why we got meat on the bone, everybody. Deal damage to all enemies. I guess we could play it. Let's rewind. Man, this kinda blows, doesn't it? Need 20 vigor. It doesn't even kill you. I have to use both potions to stop you from hitting me for, well, basically 24. If we take damage though, meat on the bone can heal us. So 11, 24, we're gonna take 13, we'll be at 30. 33 actually, which is, I guess, a good target for meat on the bone. And we'll save the potions to try to kill you later, I suppose. We're on attack. Choose to retract or advance. There's no point to play this at all. And you're gonna pop on this turn. I can apply 10 more soul burn and additional damage. All right, we've killed you. You hurt us a little bit, but we're gonna heal a bunch of it back. Another Devil's Dance is pretty much what I want. I want as many of those in the deck as possible because it's just freebies. I think that we can lose HP because of the fact that we have Meat on the Bone, so we're already on Meat on the Bone healing. Just, you know, be careful. I mean, the block is just real good right now. All right. We go way back, I guess. I kind of like plated armor, ghost flame. Might as well. We should not attack because I want to play the seal. They're gonna take so much soul burn damage. The bird is, I guess they're not dead because we have to wait one more turn, but they're gonna die soon. We want a skill. Cards and Ghost Flames apply 2 more soul burn. That's pretty good. We want to retract and then hopefully retract again. We didn't, but we can still ignite the power one twice. And we'll play that. And I will attack you, and then end my turn. So we have to live this turn through the bird, and then he's gonna blow himself out on Ghost Flame. Ghost Flame! Sure. We got a lot of burns in the draw pile, or not a burns, but dazes. Ice Cream has been pretty good. I'm noticing Ice Cream has been a decent get so far. Ice Cream has actually come into play quite nicely, and with the retraction, you know, that's free energy that we're getting. Apply soul burn? I'd rather just kill you. We can't quite get there. No, it will, because it does direct damage, not previous. So that went fine. Apply soul burn when it detonates, it applies to all enemies. It's a little slow. Another block card. I don't think I want another one of those. I think this is a double skip. Fight the Book of Stabbing, which is terrible, but with Incineration and Pizzazz. I'm actually kind of happy about that. As our get. So he's half dead. A defend gets us nearly all the way there in block. We'll take 3. Do damage. Strike. Extinguish. Retract. Gain energy. I have no blocks. That's 20 damage. Yeah. If I have to, I can use the potion on you. But we're on Meat on the Bone territory. We'll heal up to 40. We actually have enough block, so I don't think there's a need to pop the potion. I keep thinking we're gonna add dazes, but we don't. This is why Hexaghost is such a long character for me to play. The runs take a long time because I'm constantly trying to figure out how to handle the orbs surrounding me, making sure I'm kindling at the right opportunities. It's like, okay, I could ignite the searing ghost flame, except if I do that, it's gonna take 3 turns to do damage to the boss. So instead what I can do is, well, first of all, check this out. Seems okay. I can retract, and then by retracting, I can go to the Inferno Ghost Flame, and then if I retract again, I can go to the Crushing Ghost Flame, and then we can do 10 damage by playing the Inferno Ghost Flame. It's like, you've gotta look at everything, every card, not even every turn, every card. You just have to look at everything, and it's absurd. It's fun, it's just absurd. So Devil's Dance does synergize with Backtrack Smack, so I think I kind of like it. It's upgraded too. Oddly Smooth Stone, Centennial Puzzle, Sapphire Key. Key gives us HP. Lose Centennial Puzzle, cost you draw. I really like draw. I'm gonna take Centennial Puzzle. And then we're gonna fight the gremlins. Whenever you ignite a ghost flame, applies 4 soul burn to all enemies. Advance. That's 12 damage. It's not enough to kill you. I think we just defend. So now they all have a timer on them at least. Jojo404, welcome. How are you doing today? Hello. Devil's Dance. Catch up. Ignite the previous ghost flame 2 times. Do I want to ignite Soulburn? I just want to smack. maybe we ignite it and then rewind to get the damage, and then we can still smack. Maybe we just want to block. You ever think about that? You ever think about just blocking on a turn? Blocking seems pretty good. (22, 27). So we can actually Shield of the Night, then smack, taking no damage. That was a surprise. Jojo says, I had a nice D&D session today. Ooh. I don't play much D&D, but I appreciate the people that do, you know? I guess we'll play it for 1. We did get the +1 intensity out of it, which is funny. We gained dex by letting that card exhaust. Again. You know, it's gonna play that. Well, we now don't have an energy reserve. We got a lot of draw. 20 block. Got Eerie Expedition. Draw 2 cards, all cards become ethereal. Ugh! Why? Why? Okay, killed him at least. Then we can retract. Then... Can I retract again? I'm looking at this like, hold up. Because I want to ignite the one that gives me strength, but I can't quite get there. Sorry, I'm losing my I'm losing track of myself here. Am I willing to make my entire hand etherealize? Honestly, I think I am. Retracted one time this turn. Oh my god, it gives us enough block. Okay, get these cards out of here. I don't want to see them again. Jojo says it's fun, but let's say an intense hobby. Well, that's the polite way of putting it. How would I call it? I would say it's a bit intensive. Okay. Who do we got? Who do we got? Who do we got? Draw cards. It costs one? I mean, we have enough energy at this point. We'll do it. I'm not gonna have a power. Oh. Goodbye. If I have to potion him, I'll potion him. He is trying to kill me, but I don't have to potion him. All right, well, what a wonderful character. You can no longer advance at the start of your turn, gain energy. I don't care about going forward as much as I do about going backward because we get freebies. Gain block and upgrade. Ideally, our deck is gonna get upgraded. Here and now I like just because it is energy, and energy means ice cream. Nightmare Strike, Shadow Strike is strength scaling. I think I'm gonna take the here and now. It's quite good. The big negative is that your current Ghost Flame never extinguishes, but that's not that huge of a problem. It costing 0. I mean, anything that is free saves us 1 energy for the whole combat. I'm gonna fight the other elite at this point. I mean, we still got meat on the bone. You're gonna be an annoying enemy, though. Let's see what we get. Whenever you ignite, gain 3 block. That's okay. You know, I think we kindle and then extinguish. And I think we do gain the dexterity. Because I don't want to pay for it. Now you're doing 18 damage. You're annoying. But this will give us... Whenever you ignite a Ghost Flame, gain 3 blocks. So gain 7. This will give us 19 block. Save the energy. Okay, for 18. Eerie Expedition is still free. Hexagar. Ethereal Afterlife, gain block, draw a card. Because it's free, there's no reason not to play it. And then if it comes back around, we can play it via Afterlife if it's too expensive. We've retracted 0 times, so backtrack is a bonus. We do need more blocks. This is a bit expensive. This is a lot cheaper. So then I think we'll do this, then this. So we do get the flame. Can't play the seal, that's okay, it'll come back around. We overblocked on the turn. I think that's acceptable. Rewind. It does pay for itself, even if it doesn't look like it. Honestly, my dude is almost dead. I have to hit him for 6. I'll find something that hits him for 6. Okay. It's always the third seal. Rewind is still great with the cards that we have. I kind of see the idea of Haunted Hand, though. It's kind of like an exhaust, you know? Get those cards out of your deck. Get to better stuff. I don't think we need to do anything else, though. Let's continue to upgrade. We have 800 gold. Gold is getting out of control. Let's upgrade the rewind. Okay. We fought you before, I'll fight you again if I have to. You jerk. Block for 1. Rewind and draw. This is a tough one, but I think you catch up. You just hope that it cuts the mustard. And then I'm gonna flex. Incinerate. Spark. Float. Forward. Mud says, I finally beat the first boss of Returnal, I can die happy. Mud, I really hope you're streaming or recording that game. I'm looking on Twitch right now. You are not streaming the game. I'm disappointed. My day has been ruined. I need to watch you play Returnal. I need to watch everyone I know play Returnal. At least, record it for YouTube at least. Please, please, please. Do it for me. I just love that game so much. I wanna see everyone play it. It's such a good game. That says, of course not. Damn it. Energy. Soul burn. Retract and gain energy and draw. Kindle. Retract, gain energy, and draw. Retract, gain energy. Well, we can play some skills here. Let's do this first. Then retract, gain energy, and draw. Did I have any, like, idea of how I would be dealing with taking 21 damage? Anything at all? Alright, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take 11, and then I'm gonna heal for 12. Whatever. Another backtrack smack. Ethereal Afterlife, gain energy and draw 2 next turn. It pays for itself, but I think I just like another backtrack because eventually, our deck's getting kind of thick, but eventually if we get our, no. Our power enablers out there, then backtrack smack is literally just a free card. Now sure, it is not always going to give us the refund, but then it's still, 15 damage or whatever the hell it is. You gotta love it when that happens. Where are we? We're here. Deal damage twice. Ignite the current. Oh. Right, it didn't. Every freaking time, man. Just costing me energy at this point. If I put up 8 block, I will take 16. I'll heal for 12. Honestly, this kind of just feels like a super fire potion opportunity. Just wipe him. I know incineration there is upgraded, but... So this is orb defect. I don't think we need to rest. I really don't. I think we're okay. Maybe gaining 2 intensity would be really nice. I don't know what else to upgrade, but I do know I want upgrades. You just gain artifact and you've got orbs that steal my cards. Like, that's all you do. You're not a very big concern to me. Apply more soul burn. Retract and draw 1. Let's gain the strength and then work down an orb. That gives us a little bit of block too. All right, this is gonna be scary. Here and now I want. But we scale. He also scales, but we scale. So if we can just get to a point where we're not dying, we're great. Shield. Deal 8 damage and apply 10 soul burn to all enemies. So you're dead next turn. If I attack, I gain 4 block, which gets us to 17, which is the amount that we need. So a backtrack smack is actually pretty good. I also just love that it's called backtrack smack. But I don't really want to go backwards. So I think what I'm actually gonna do is strike. I don't want to go backwards because I want to move forwards, just to try to get to the power one. Okay, so 23 damage. It's a good card to have. We will hit you. Gain block. I think I'm gonna advance into the Devil's Dance, because then we get the block and the strength. We've retracted 1 time, so smack won't do anything. How much more block do we need? We're not getting any more block. You have 53 block? How did that happen? We're not taking much, though. Him taking Devil Dance is not bad. We can get it for just 1 card. Okay, this is your turn off. Well, not really. It's your claw turn, actually. So extra energy every turn. Begin the retraction. Where are we? We are here. Let's go back. We're on skill. Gain block. This should work. No. And we can retract again. We have enough block. Play the seal. Dump Firestarter. He gets artifact every turn, so Soul Burn is kind of bad against him, unfortunately. And he's got Hyper Beam, 27. So we are dead. Except we're not, because ignite this twice, we're gonna gain 14 block, plus 4, so 18 block. Then smack back. Then smack back. Now we're up here. We have energy, we can hit him. A skill. 27. We're currently taking 3. I'm gonna be honest, I want the dexterity, so I want this card to get out of my deck. Burn, 26 damage. You seem to be attacking every turn. If the current is not ignited, ignite it. This will ignite it twice. I could also go forward and ignite it, but we'll loop. We'll loop backwards. So that ignites it twice. Go back. Put up a block. Hit him. You think he's gonna block a lot next turn? Let's play Ghost Flame, Nightmare Guise, you know, if it exhausts, it exhausts. On this turn, but maybe I'll just play it for 2 to keep it in the deck. I'll play it for 2. I think I'll play it for 2. But let's go back. And we'll block. And we'll block. We have enough block. We can go back, gain energy, draw a card, smack. Smack again, go back. Should have played that one first. Smack. We're starting to roll over an insane amount of energy, and we're just going backwards very quickly through our orbit. But this is kind of exactly what we wanted, isn't it? Occasionally gaining intensity or strength. We have 1 dex card in the deck. At the previous one? Kind of want to go forward once, but igniting the previous one will probably still kill you. Okay. I like the card that goes backwards, Devil's Dance, because it's just free every turn once you play it. And Infernal Form is the ultimate let's end this card. Tons of intensity. Yeah, I think we'll just grab it. Oh, ignite the Inferno! I don't want these. I don't even really want this one. Nightmare Guise is not an afterlife. I think we're gonna skip this one. We need an energy relic. We didn't get an energy relic, although I will admit Snecko Eye is pretty good. But wouldn't we rather have the first time you ignite gain energy instead of block? Because now that energy solves a lot of problems that we're having. We're going to be igniting basically every turn, and the energy is going to push forward thanks to Ice Cream. Snecko is fun too, but with Float times 2, Spectral Spark, Rewind, Devil's Dance, I think we want cheap decks, not expensive decks. I'm going to take the Mark of the Ether. Word Power says, I left it for a bit, came back, and I now see Ice Cream nonsense going on. Seems good. For now. Now, here's where it actually gets very scary. I have to have 3 campfires in order to crack the keys, and I don't think we can get there. How am I gonna crack all 3 keys because I didn't do them yet? So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna look for the boot, or the jump boot, the move boot, and I'm gonna try to boot myself into a victory because I don't have the cracked keys yet, which is unfortunate, to say the least. Dude, I'm just going to do this. All right, that's a lot, but we're still on the Ghost Flame. If that's even any good. Gain block. Ignite the previous one 2 times. It just does damage. It doesn't give us block anymore. So I think we actually defend, intensity, block, about 40, block again. Is that any good? I think it worked. I don't think we took any damage. Extra crispy's okay. I think gaining dex is fine. We're here? Oh my lord, how did we get... We retracted so much. You're already dead. It's pretty good. We'll also work on you. Ignite the current, rewind, gain energy. Oh my god, look at the freaking turn. I mean, I have 9 energy on this turn. I don't even know what's going on anymore. Draw a card. Backtrack again, infernal form. We're still taking damage. I played 9 energy worth of cards and we still took like 6 damage. I think they're all dead. Okay. At least we made it out of the fight. I don't need another backtrack smack. Rewind is pretty good, but I don't think we need another rewind either. We gotta find a way to kill you, though. Fantastic. Honestly? Give me that intensity every turn. We gotta go fast. You ignite, apply soul burn. Go ahead. Two cards, they come back and cost 0. I found no blocks? Really? No blocks, huh? You might as well play this. We should have played it earlier, but like, if we're not blocking, we might as well hit as hard as we can. Let's ignite this twice. And then smack you. And then play me a power. We're not gonna kill you. Where are we? We're here. Let's retract. Devil's Dance. We're on power. Retract. 2 skills. Gains intensity. Does 28 damage. We'll do it again. Smack ya, smack ya. We're gonna have to fight you one more time, but then you will die. You will die! Ghost Lash, Advancing Guard. Do I need another block? Probably. Now, what do you have? Do you have the boots? If you don't have the boots, I don't think we can actually win the run. Because if you don't have the boot, I'm not gonna have enough time. No. You can free action at 1 camp, I think. I don't think you have to do them all on different campfires. Because free actions you can do as many times as you need to. I think. So let's not worry about it right now. Normal enemies drop additional cards. 3 skills, 5 damage. We play a lot of skills sometimes. And we have 1,000 gold. Heal, 3 attacks, 4 block, shuffle, draw. I think we do want to just purge the strike. 24 block. All right, I'm gonna buy some potions. I'm gonna take 4th seal, because we have good potions. I'm gonna take Empowered Flame, I think, as well. No. We have another power that gives us 2 per turn. We don't need that. Let's save the rest of our cash. I say that, but we don't really need to save the rest of our cash. I just don't know what to spend it on right now. Dun dun da da dun. We dig with the mouse. No, this just makes the merchant cycle its inventory. Where the hell are we? We're here? I never remember. You play one more skill, will do damage? All right, you know what? You convinced me. We took damage? Daze, get out of here. You're drunk. There is one spiky enemy. So I want to be careful with Firestarter, Twisted Firestarter. Whose skills are played? We'll play this. Then this. Then we'll back up. Card, money, potion. Give me a potion. Give me a card. I don't know about this one. Sure. More soul burn. Why not? I mean, you're dead anyways. Okay. Liquid bronze. 6 thorns. Who are we fighting? Barricade Ironclad. I feel like thorns is not what we want. Extra crispy. Innate cards and ghost flames apply more burn. No, we have intensity. No. We're leaving just so much behind. Oh, so much. Colorless cards. We have the money. Let's look. Enlightenment. There's no choice. You just get those cards. Okay. Previously, you would get a choice of 3. I don't have any other weakness, so I'm gonna take blind. We can take this. I think Preserved Insect is actually quite helpful. It completely negated the burning aspect of this giant head fight. But I think on turn 1 we're gonna take 13 damage and I'm gonna play Infernal Form. Just to get ahead of him, and I'll drink Plated Armor. We need the key. There's another chest coming up. We're gonna get the key from that one. I'm not gonna play anything else. We need to get our good powers out. Ignite the previous one twice. It's a lot of soul burn. There's Devil's Dance. There's a blind. Okay. Maybe I should have played that card. Give me a retract, because I think we're going to draw good stuff. Maybe not. But we're on skills. So keep gaining intensity. We're gonna have a big turn next turn. Don't spend your energy. Now we've only done 150 damage to this guy. We're a little slow. Attract. Save the power because we want it for this. Then extinguish, blind. Guess we can play that for strength. Backtrack. Taking no damage. Thank you, double-plated armor potion. Why do we have 10 plated armor, though? I thought it would have only given me 8. Who knows? 23 block. There you go. Backtrack once. Rewind twice. 3 times a lady. We're starting to get to the point where, what the heck was that? We're starting to get to the point where the intensity means that we are doing, 40 damage, 50 damage per flame. We're gaining 23 block if we can get back to the power one. Like, that's pretty good. Like, I like ketchup. I hope it just cuts the mustard. Okay, we're currently taking... Well, we can't block, but we're currently taking 12 damage. We will heal that back when the fight is over. I mean, I certainly hope I can kill you. Any more powers left to play? The answer seems to be no. We have 18 energy. We need something to spend the energy on. The problem is I don't really want to just constantly be adding cards. Ignite the current ghost flame 6 times. Honestly, this is pretty good. First seal I think is actually pretty decent. We need a heal. Occasional blur could actually be very tempting. Our deck is just so thick. I keep, whenever I'm in this is a good time for the key. Whenever I'm in the situation, I'm like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to take. I'm just adding cards that I think could be good. And oh, now all of a sudden I have a 40 card deck. What happened? Save the energy. Demonic Lettuce says, Madness build an Elden Ring when? I think that would be kind of fun, actually. How come you never get a seal from those? Do we need? Be careful. I think we will fire start, tract, and then it's just powers. Well, we got potions. Let's do heal, play the intensity. Kill you. Play the potion. I mean, we're gonna take a lot of damage on this turn, but that's what meat is for. Meat and heal. Meat and heal. Retract. That was the second retraction. But we can retract again and get block. I can kill you. We have enough block. I could advance back to the power one. Oh, I don't feel the need. Seekus Jr. says madness only works in PvP and like one boss. The spells are still cool though. And that's the part I really like. When did we have Unceasing Top? Was that the last run? It never came up if it was, but I thought I remember we had Unceasing Top at some point. So I know we're adding cards, but I kind of like Catch Up. I think it's really good to ignite those Ghost Flames. Hey, more combat! Woo! Woo! What did I play? Oh, you no longer advance. Let's go backwards. Ignite previous one. Actually, we want to... See, this is why I like it, because we can retract, then ignite the previous one, which gives us a lot of block. So we're currently taking 9 damage, which means in theory we can heal for 11 after combat if we don't take any more, I think. So where are we? We're here. We want to rewind. Play a power and rewind. Play this. Blind. Extinguish. Advance. Power. Go ahead. Go ahead and do it. See, now that's a turn. We ignited this specific Ghost Flame like 4 times. Ignite the previous one 3 times. Deal 6 damage twice to random enemies. You know what? You convinced me. Gotcha. I had to think about it. All right, 52 HP. The 5th seal. At the end of combat, upgrade a card in your deck. We're only missing 1. Maybe 3rd, 2nd, 4th, 1st. What needs upgrading? Kindle, Catch Up. You know, I actually think it's still worth adding. Ignite the current advance. That one I'm not so interested in. So, break. Break. You can do them both at the same time. Oh, thank God. But we have to recall in order to break the red one afterwards. I almost made a mistake. Okay. That's terrible power. Current Ghost Flame doesn't even do anything. Best I can do for you is just wipe one enemy. At least they're not attacking. Buys me a turn. Hey, it does 6 damage to 1 unit. Killed him. Retract? Retract. Perfect lethal. Ignite the previous one twice, which is the power one. Play a power. Go ahead and ignite the current one. It's the Reptomancer with a little bit of soul burn. Then rewind. Give me the heal. Then rewind me. Rewind me. Play an attack. Ah! Ignite the current Ghost Flame. I should have ignited the one that did damage, because we're kind of stuck on the current one, but I can't really attack anything else. Best I can do is just play my cards. 15 and 9 just took 24 damage. It's not that bad. Gain intensity. We're not taking any damage. I mean, you're dead anyways. We have to, like, really get through our deck before we can feel confident or comfortable. Which takes a long time because we don't really build up energy until we play all of our powers. Ignite the previous one 3 times. I think I'd rather backtrack. Well, first of all, it kills you, and then we'll ignite this one 3 times, which does, what's 16 times 6? 60, no, hold on. No, it's 16 times 2 times 3, so it is 16 times 6. Wait a minute. 32, 64, 96. Nightmare guys got upgraded. Good enough. Juzu bracelet. Stoke the fire. Nope. Don't want. Well, that's a turn. Suppose drawing would be nice. Just to see what we get. The one problem with having all the powers, though. Well. Gain money or an additional card? Give me the money. We'll take draw after this boss. That's one of the things that I really love about Monster Train in particular, is that you get to really pick what you need. Like, if you need draw, you can take draw. It's beautiful in its own way. Okay, catch up from this position, so good. Ron Bussabout, oh my God. Long time no see, how are you doing? Good to see ya. I'm doing all right. I've been having such a fun time playing the, this little Downfall Slay the Spire mod. You ever heard of it? Pretty good. So let's kill you. What is purple up arrow? Upgrade a card. All right, that's pretty good. And the previous. Look, it's a lot of soul burn, but that's not what I need right now. You know me, I'm a lurker. Lurk away. Just say hi every once in a while. It's good to hear from people. It's good to know that you're still there. Dun, dun, dun. So they're both dead. We're gonna stop getting dazes. You're hitting me for 9, and there's nothing I can do about it. So congratulations, you're gonna hit me for 9. I played a power and gained 17 block. Never mind, I'm a god. All right. This makes me think that when we get to Meow, we're gonna have too much. Yes, I need draw. Thank you. I'll take 1. But maybe we can draw something when we backtrack. No, that's fine. Maybe Meow's gonna be annoying with our kind of lack of ability of drawing and blocking appropriately. We'll see. I think there was another card choice there. Dude, I will absolutely... You know what? I think I'm gonna go for the curse because we have Omamori. And what am I gonna duplicate? Well, what's the most important thing in the deck? Draw. How do you get draw? Really, it's Devil's Dance Rewind. So I think what I'm gonna do is dupe Devil's Dance and Devil's Dance to add 2 more Devil's Dances to the deck, because I think it's one of the best cards in the Hexaghost's arsenal. So that's what I've decided. $16, we're taking a slight amount of damage to put us into the range of... the range of the heal. And block. This is not a great turn. At least we have block. We're actually not taking really any damage. I should feel a little bit more confident playing potions as well, because we do get a potion per combat, but it hasn't seemed particularly necessary, you know what I mean? Should have ignited this one, because looking at it, we are going to take damage. Energy, duplication, and ignition doesn't actually save us. So sure, go ahead, hit me for 11. Counteracted my whole damn heal, except not really, because if I do get the first seal, it is still... it pays for itself, I guess. Thank you. At this point, we just freaking play everything. Add 8 random 0-cost cards to your hand. Dude, how can I not? That seems stupid, and I love it. All right, break the key. We did get the whole set. Who's our boss? Barricade Ironclad. He actually doesn't really bother me too much. But I'm gonna rest regardless. And I'm not gonna add a card at this point. All right, I'm a spooky ghost man. When I break the fortification, you get 5 strength per turn, which compensates for the block that you were getting. Got another rewind. Now we're on skill, so we can skill blind. Got another rewind. Ignite a Ghost Flame, apply. And do we want to play 2 defends? I think the answer is no. However, we could add 8 random 0-cost cards to my hand. Why do it now? We're gonna enter the next turn though with like 9 energy. And you're gonna hit me for 51, but... well, that's Volcanic Visage. Wow, this turn kind of blows. Like, I actually don't have anything to play. So let's add 8 0-cost cards to my hand. What do we got? Let's do the time warp again. Whenever you would advance or retract, return this from your discard pile. It works perfectly with the rewind synergy. Why is this not a card that I have? Apply Soulburn when it detonates, it affects all enemies. I mean, let's start by rewinding. We gain energy. Also, let's do the... let's rewind. And then let's do the... It's a small time warp. It's not a very huge time warp. Exhaust a card if it was an attack, you gain a card of the opposite type. Sure. Now you're doing 16 damage. But you have Flame Barrier, so if I attack you, I need to be careful. Why does he have the Spire Shield? So this version of the Ironclad is a Barricade Ironclad, and this Spire Shield is gonna buff him with armor every turn. Every turn. That's all he does. He just gives him like 20 armor every turn. So we can kill the Spire Shield to stop the armor generation, but then the Ironclad gains strength. Now, and the Ironclad has Barricade, by the way. Now, the reason why this is kind of a fun combat is because you can handle this combat in different ways. Downfall is actually very well designed. The more that I play it, the more I realize this. If you don't do enough damage to punch through the block every turn, you can focus on the fortification. When you kill it, the Ironclad will gain strength, but presumably, if you don't focus on damage, you can focus on block. So you can kill the fortification, outblock the Ironclad, and then eventually he'll die to whatever you have. So you have a couple of different ways of approaching the fight. You can either be direct, or... well, rather, you can go directly for the Ironclad, or you can slow play it, kill the fortification, he'll gain strength, you know, play a high energy malaise, and you just let the poison build up on him or something like that. You can play it however you need to. So even though he's a defensive Ironclad, you have options, and that's why it's very well designed. Look at that, he's giving it praise! Woo! I think, strength, because we need to do damage on this fight to punch through the block. He attacks with body slams. I will backtrack. Let's do the time warp again. We got a lot of seals. Let's ignite the big ghost flame, I think. And then we'll play all of our powers. There you go. So the fortification will die because it has 59 soul burn. But then this guy's gonna get less block and we just have to outblock him. Now, are we a very blocky deck? No. So that's when it's gonna be a little scary. Should have time warped, my bad. Sorry, I should have. Let's do the time warp again. Doodle-doodle-doo. That's okay, at least we have... You have freaking Tori, you dick. We have some block. And this guy's not gonna be doing much damage. Well, until the strength starts outscaling whatever he would have gotten out of the barricade block. So do we want to apply a whole bunch of soul burn or just do a bunch of damage? I think we want to keep scaling ourselves. Also, you know. Then let's retract, because we get 4 turns of being able to retract and gain like bonus attacks out of it. 2 skills. Does 23 damage. We'll do that. My dude is 10 strength and 42 block, admittedly, but he's not getting the block every turn anymore. So, attack. Maybe we want to play this. Tract and draw. Probably a defend Kindle. It's not a great turn for us, and we are going to theoretically take some damage. It's so close to getting a kill. If I use a potion, I can kill him. Is it worth it? We're gonna heal after the combat, so I'm gonna say no. We're only taking 11. By the way, and he's dead anyways, but yeah, that was a totally fine fight. Our deck is thick with things that don't really synergize with what we're doing, which is really just retraction and energy gain. But it's working fine enough. Kind of. I'm not really paying attention to the energy regen off of Mark of the Ether either. I'm just kind of winging it. So we got a Bewildered. We gotta purge that whenever it shows up. But we have an energy potion, and we have ice cream, so we can play the energy potion if we have to. Only 9 damage. It's not that bad. The last time I fought these guys, they all hit for 9 times 2 on the first turn. It's like, excuse me? Now, I do not want them to get thorns, so I'm gonna go for the defect first. We're taking no damage. Let's save 1 energy. We did ignite a Ghost Flame, so we did get an energy refund on that turn. Oh, not a wonderful turn, but only 1 enemy's attacking, so it's not hugely problematic. That's free. Let's backtrack, then attack. And I suppose this is an energy refund in that case. We're gonna take 18. That's not bad because we have, well, we're gonna take 16. We have a heal for 7 in the deck. We don't need to be at full health for the boss fight. Kind of waiting for our energy cards, but all 4 Devil's Dances are still in the discard, or draw pile, I mean. Well, no, we have played 1. So, we want to ignite the previous 2 times. $14 block. I want to retract. Thank you for not drawing Muddle quite yet. Kindle will ignite it, but we could just play a power. Seems like a better idea maybe to play a power, retract, and then play Shield in the Night, maybe. Or what we could do is power, retract, Shield of the Night, Advancing Guard, Kindle. I don't even think that gives us the energy that we need to play everything, but I think we do want this to be out. $21. We need like 50 block. So let's get more. Let's get more. Let's get more. That's pretty good. We had enough, just barely. Bewildered. We'll dump it. We actually didn't get a lot to play on this turn, but we do have a shadow. Guys! Your next 2 cards are played twice. You know, let's play this twice. And then let's get a heal twice. This is a bit of a slow fight. We're getting there, but we're taking our sweet time doing it. Catch up. Ignite the previous one 3 times. That's Soul Burn. I'd rather backtrack. Let's see if we can get there. We did not get there. So we will just ignite the Master Ghost Flame multiple times. and then end turn. We're gonna have like 9 energy next turn. It's too much. Too much energy. 36 damage. It's pretty good. That's a skill one. Just wanted to see what it gave us. Didn't mean for that to happen, but it actually went fine. Why not? How did I draw that card? I feel like I asked that question a lot. What happened? We're gonna take like 14. Look, is the deck perfect? No. Oh, that's like a almost 60. No, that's almost an 80 damage turn right there. That one's gonna be a little tough. Well, let's start with the block. No, we want to start with Kindle because it'll actually do. It'll do the same damage they're doing. 18 times 2 times 2. That doesn't really do much beyond that, but oh my god, we're gonna, oh, are we even gonna live? We're gonna live. It's gonna be rough. We have 14 HP. Think you meat on the bone? It's another huge turn. We at least drew one of our retraction cards. So, Defect is dead. You have demon form. You've got to go soon. In fact, you're probably the first target. We go back. Now we can ignite the previous Ghost Flame 3 times and get 63 block. That happened fast. Like now we're set. We have our block engine. That's the block engine. It just takes its sweet time to get there. Yeah, good job. Fantastic. So, rewind. You're dead. Advance, seal. Let that exhaust because we'll get a better block for the next turn. We are close to dead, but we should be fine. They have buffer, and what's weird is that the HP bar makes it look like they're gonna live, but the buffer is actually gonna keep them alive. So we do need to do some damage. Or block. Or both, ideally. So let's start with the both. And we'll smack. You should be dead. You're not quite dead. Even if you only get hit for 1, you're dead. Okay. Was it Vigor? Maybe? No, they get buffer when he dies. I got no idea. Brew of Sharpness gain counter. We gained 3 cards. I don't know why we gained so many cards. Gain intensity. Gain block equal to soul burn on all enemies, then remove soul burn. You know, as a one-off block card, I actually kind of like it. We have 81 HP. We actually healed back to full very quickly. At the start of each combat, ignite the current Ghost Flame and advance. So that will apply soul burn at the beginning of combat. That's pretty good. Now, boots. Maybe not. What about get 2 copies of a boss card? And then purge a strike. 72 gold. Why not? Sadistic nature also has a bit of a synergy with the character for sure. I see it. Incineration, Burning Question, Shield of the Night. I like ketchup. It cuts the mustard. All right. We don't need to do that now. This doesn't matter when we drink it. Energy doesn't matter really when we drink it either. So we'll just pop it so we have energy. Weak for next turn. Ignite the current one twice. I guess we can backtrack. Just don't play the defend. No reason to. So I see a Bewildered. We always seem to get one. Ethereal. These are not bad cards to have in hand for this. Okay, we're gonna take damage. But I will play this. And I will play this. Okay, we're gonna play 2 Prepare Crushes. So we're gonna gain 6 energy next turn. Why do I have so much block? What happened? It's a lot of damage, I guess. Let's block. Guess we'll attack. Pop, pop. Devil's Dance. Inferno. Catch up. Catch up. Defend. We're gonna take 8. And we draw. We have 9 energy. This seems great. We need to have kind of excess energy so that when we hit Bewildered, we can just play it immediately. There's actually 2 in the draw pile. Terrible card, hate it. We want to float back. Now we can start playing powers again. I guess cheap ones first makes sense. Back again. Hit ya. I'm gonna play those powers. All right. Bludgeon X. Yeah, it's a great card. We drew 1 Bewildered. Second one's still in the draw pile. Please dump it. You've got spikes now. Certainly annoying. Gonna play it. Then just don't play anything else, because you need to have energy next turn. You're currently taking no damage. Now, all of the soul burn was wasted on the buffer. I didn't really even think about that, but that's not. That doesn't even seem that important, honestly. We still don't have Bewilder. This should draw it. Nope. Guess I have no idea what I'm talking about. We're gonna get hit here. We have no blocks. So I will play you. I will play you. And then I will gain intensity. So we're gonna taking a lot of damage. Thank you, Orichalcum. Meat on the Bone is now active. That's not a good thing you want to hear. I think we want to... I want to go back, but I can't go back. The best I can do is catch up from here. Although this will draw. Let's advance. I will attack you. Then back. Sure? Okay. I hope we get some good cards. Although this is the big turn. Next turn is the multi-hit. Wow, we're doing like nothing on this turn. My God. I don't even want to attack you. Attacking you just makes me take damage. So I will end my turn. We gain dex though, with 22 HP. I don't think I have enough blocks to survive it. All of my rewinds are in here, the float as well. But we'll try. We're not killing you either, so. We're getting close. 20. 21. We are living. 11 HP. We gotta put up blocks before we attack this bastard. And just get this out of my deck. And I really do need to just rewind to the backside of my deck here, or my self here, because we need to get to blocks giving us, or ignitions giving us block and strength, ideally. So we're gonna retract again. Let's ignite the current one. And let's get him to a position where he's dead to the soul burn. So even if we draw nothing next turn, we'll have nightmare guys for block and we should live. Now I can actually attack you. Not really where I wanted to draw this, except you're so close. You're so close. 38 HP. If I live through the next turn, we live. We live together! You do have buffer though. Which means I have to dump your buffers. We can do it. Can. Oh, you're dead to the ghost flame. Oh my god. Dude, I'm not a fan of the Hexaghost. Hexaghost is really hard. I don't think the Ghost Flame is particularly a great mechanic, and it feels like there's not a lot of draw in the deck. So my natural tendency of adding in cards to thicken it up tends to work against me when I just have 5 cards I don't really care about in my hand, especially when I'm doing seals. I should probably stop doing that. Doomsday. The next time all 6 ghost flames are ignited, take an extra turn. That is very cool. Premonition. Choose a card in your hand, play the chosen card, and exhaust it. It doesn't play it twice, so it's not really like a wish. Bad Omen. Choose a ghost flame, and choose a ghost flame type to change the current one into. So you can, I understand this a little bit more now. Like, what's the best ghost flame? Probably, if you have intensity, it's the one that gives you block, because the block scales. So if you can fill your entire self with ghost flames that give you block, then the cards that are like, ignite your current ghost flame gives you block and strength. Ignite your previous ghost flame 3 times, that's like 60 block, 3 strength. So I understand the value of that now. It's not just about doing damage or applying soul burn, it's about, hey, what do you need? Do you need soul burn for your cards to work? Do you need the block because you need more block? But Hexaghost, bit of a thick deck. Probably my hardest, or there it is, my hardest champion so far. I find it very tricky. 37 cards both times. 38. You can tell where my uncomfort level with the character is. Then again, I'm taking all the seals on all these runs, because the seals are really good cards. They really are. There's our last run. 4 Devil Dances. And I guess the idea is that the Devil Dances are good and you get a lot of energy out of it, but you do need to fill your deck with Retraction, because if you don't have Retraction, you're not getting draw out of your cards. And even Backtrack Smack, it's not that good for a Retraction. Rewind is the one that you want because you get double draw out of it, so you can get whatever cards are in your deck and get those being played. This is the ideal card to synergize with it, but you need to fill up your deck with like 10 of these, I think. Anyways, it was a fun run, if not a little long, but that's kind of just Hexaghost for you, isn't it? For now, for those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it, subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for when I go live, support the channel, at any of the links below in the video description, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Slay the Spire Downfall.